Dominic, growing up around the Colorado Springs area, obviously did you follow Air Force football quite a bit? Air Force fan growing up or anything like that?
Well, no, not me personally, but I mean, people around me definitely were Air Force fans, and so I always heard about the scores and the games, and it was always exciting to see a college team around me. But I was never a fan of Air Force.
Right. Were you recruited by them? Did they show some interest in you or anything like that?
Yeah, definitely. After my junior year, we had a 7-on-7 tournament, and then after that, they started talking to me, and then from there, they started recruiting me. But then after I committed to Wyoming, I told them I was no longer interested.
Right. So there wasn't an offer on the table or anything like that from them, or? No.
I committed to.
Gotcha. So is it special to go down and play Air Force, or I know your first year? Is there anything special to it? Is there anything more to it, or any extra motivation because that's kind of your hometown team, so to speak, or is it really not that big a deal to you?
No, there's definitely some motivation because pretty much everybody I know, everybody from back home, is going to be at this game. So, I mean, I like to play good for people that I know and for my supporters back home. So of course this game's going to have a little bit of extra meaning to me. So.
All right. Do you know any other guys on the team? I mean, I know they recruit nationally, but they recruit a lot in Colorado. Do you know any other players or former teammates, or do you know anyone of the players?
I mean, I know a few guys here and there. I mean, I know one guy from the defense, and then I know two guys that got recruited from their team. So one of them is a high school coach. His son got recruited to play defensive end there. So I know a couple people.
All right. Obviously, being a true freshman, you probably know Cody pretty well. He's going to get his red shirt pulled off, unfortunately, because of an injury to Golly. But what are your thoughts on Cody? I don't know how well you know him. I mean, you guys came in together, so I imagine you guys know each other fairly well. What can you tell me about Cody? And do you think he's going to be able to help this team down the stretch in some pretty critical games?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm really, really excited to see what Cody can do because Cody's an explosive player. We know what Cody can do. I'm really just excited to see what he can do because I know he's going to contribute to this team in great ways. So.
I don't, I'm sure you've been around him since he was told or was approached him about pulling their shirt. And Coach Christian said he's very excited. I mean, what's his mood like? Is excited an understatement, or how's he early on, even before hitting the practice field? How's he handling this?
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty excited. He just wants to go out there and help the team out. I mean, because he feels like he can definitely contribute. So when a player like that knows that you can help the team out, and when you're not helping the team out because you're redshirting, and then you finally get your opportunity to come out and play, and he's definitely excited about that.
Gotcha. Talking to Chris a little bit, he seems like it seems like I know the ball gets spread around a lot in this offense. You've certainly made your share of big plays. Chris has, Mozzie, Josh had his first touchdown last week. But does it seem to you that Chris is kind of becoming more of a go-to guy in this offense the last couple of weeks, or even as the season's progressed? Have you noticed that, or have you noticed it at all?
Well, I mean, definitely Chris in the past couple of games has definitely made a lot of plays. But, I mean, everybody on the team has roles, but I can agree with that. I mean, the past couple of games, Chris has definitely emerged, so he's definitely helped the team out a lot.
Has anything changed as far as maybe his mindset or his mannerisms or his leadership in practice, or have you noticed any kind of change? Not that he wasn't doing well before, but has anything changed in these last few weeks from your observations with Chris?
I mean, yeah, definitely. He's definitely becoming more of a leader as the weeks are going by. His confidence is going up there a little higher every week, and he's definitely helping the young kids out. I mean, with as the week goes by and showing us stuff, even though he's already been contributing with that stuff earlier, but now it's just he's trying to accept that role of being the leader with our group. So.
Doing a lot on kickoff returns too. How would you think is that going well? I know it was kind of tough sledding against TCU last week, but how do you think that's going for you returning kicks so far this season?
I mean, it's going pretty good. I mean, there can definitely be some improvements to the team, but I mean, every week we just have to go out and just see the stuff that we can improve on and just hopefully improve every week so that we can should return this week.
Gotcha. All right.